This is Sonic, and you're watching JD Frank 20.
And now we have more Frontiers news. And everybody thank Jefferson because he's providing all this exclusive news to me. Thank you, dude. And right now, what you're looking at right now is the new official artwork, the 2D artwork. And I know we saw this already earlier, about a month ago, but this is the fully completed version, obviously, as you're checking right here. And obviously, what's really cool is that each character has their own exclusive Coco, I believe. And they each have a personality ability, which is cool. Like Amy obviously has a cutesy one. Knuckles has one that's badass, wearing a war helmet. Sonic is normally just, docile and chill and cool. And Tails has one with wearing his signature goggles when he pilots the tornado. That's really cool. And also right here you can see basically that giant Titan enemy in the background, along with Sage and her pose, which many people obviously are now comparing it almost similar to Infinite's pose from Sonic Forces. Here, I'll put the comparison right here. Obviously, it's the pose of his first appearance where he had the red cubic blocks. So yeah, I mean, it's rather interesting. Many people love this. The art hits hard, as it should. Every single piece of artwork from Sonic Frontiers has slapped. Like, it's slapped hard. It is badass. Ever since we saw that first image, the one from New Year's Day. I'll post a I'll post a screenshot right here. So that's really cool. So yeah, man, that's really cool that they give a Kuko a different ability for each character. I do like that. It's a nice sense of diversity, basically, like almost a Chow's in a way. So that's pretty cool. So many people are not gonna say, "Oh, please tell me that Infinite and Sage, they're not exactly what you think they are." Well, that's where you have to speculate. You can believe whatever you want to believe, but that's your theory. If you think, there are so many parallels to this, you decide, whatever floats your boat. So yeah, it's really cool. I mean, like, this is real art right here. It's so badass, And many people are saying, like, when did Knuckles get added to the game? Well, actually, during Sonic Central, Knuckles was showcased in a small 10-second trailer. Actually, SEGA showcased that themselves, and that was really a bad idea because it didn't give us much depth into the story. You actually had to watch the IGN trailer moments after the Sonic Central ended to get an understanding what the story is, but we really didn't see much of Knuckles at all. Knuckles really hasn't been mentioned since you saw that 10-second trailer, and many people were just souring on the whole game back in late May, but now things are completely different. You're seeing what the game is actually about. Amy obviously has a lot of story, obviously. She's being showcased. She's being treated as a primary, as she should be. Like, this game goes hard, and I love this. And I love this so much, like, Frontiers has so much hype. It's got so much potential to be a great game. Obviously, now with the backing of Mr. Sakurai, he approves of the game. Now everyone, can say, all right, if he approves it, that, by default, many Nintendo Switch owners will buy the game. Just because it's on a Nintendo console, obviously. That alone should drive up Switch sales. Regardless if it's the inferior version, I don't care what anybody says. I prefer gameplay. I prefer gameplay and story over graphics. Remember that. So that's really cool right here. And also, at the same time, we have a little bit of gameplay right here. This gameplay is actually fun. It affects what you're seeing in the background. Pretty cool, obviously. You get to see the HUD and everything from the game. And also, what's really interesting is that SEGA finally did what we've urged them to do, creating multiple save features. Here's a screenshot right here, just in case. So you can create up to 3 save files, which is cool. Like, yeah, they finally got that right. Yeah, because Sonic Forces, you didn't have that option. So if you beat the entire game with your avatar, but let's say you want to create another avatar, but start over, you couldn't. You would, like that was a problem because the avatar was actually a good selling point for Forces, because maybe other people wanted to try different avatars, customize them here and there, but restart the adventure, but you couldn't do that. You would have to delete your avatar and start all over from scratch. I didn't like that one bit. So I do like the fact that SEGA actually got that correct. Seriously, man. Even Pokemon, to an extent, can't even get that right. Even in the old school games. You would have to delete your entire save feature before you could create a new save feature. It's fucking annoying. Yeah, so obviously right here, this gameplay you're seeing right here, obviously you're seeing doing a little bit of combat here and there, but this one is interesting because they're at the brink, basically. I mean, look at this. I think I'm fast forwarding this, or I'm not sure, but she's at the brink of having no rings. Whoever's playing this, and this is cool. It's a critical moment, and you're chaining combos, obviously, as you can see the counter right here. That's so cool, and she was able to get the win right there at the brink. Like, that's just amazing. I'm assuming they might have some missions like that where you get awarded, you know, memory pieces, gears, things like that. I hope they don't have those kind of missions where you have to get everything with no rings. Like, there are some missions in a Zelda game where you have to do a mission where you can't take a hit at all. Or, oh no, that's Age of Calamity. Oh, even those missions were a pain in the ass, no matter how skilled you are. Unless you have the right corresponding character. But yeah, man, Frontiers is getting so much hype. You know, it's really cool and all. And let me know what y'all think about the artwork and everything. Like, you know, like, if you're still not sure on buying the game yet, just keep up with the updates. You know, it'll convince you, because I'm going to tell you this right now. Between now and the release date, it would not surprise me if somebody leaked the final boss. Because we already know Supersonic's obviously going to be the final boss, let's be honest. He's already been showcased. But who's going to be the true final boss? It's going to be leaked, alright? We know for a fact someone's going to data mine, you know, the game or any way, shape, or form, and we're going to get an answer one way or another. So, I understand for a lot of you, you may find these spoilers kind of annoying. It's the internet, you know. It's impossible to escape these spoilers because they're going to appear on your home screen, on your browser. It's just the way it is. It's either going to come from IGN or any other credible video game source, things like that. So you might as well get used to it. Embrace it. All right, I gotta go get ready for work. Peace out.